What is up, guys? Today I'm going to be explaining AND gates, OR gates, XOR gates, and NOT gates. The ones I use the most are the AND gate and the NOT gate. I sometimes use the XOR gate and the OR gate. These are the ones that I use the least out of all four. So pretty much what the AND gate would be is if I am hovered above something and I press X, then this would turn on. So to show you what that is in real time, this right here has power, this does not have power. So what I'm going to do, change it to greater than. If it's greater up at the top than what's at the bottom, then it will have power. So now it's sending a result to it. This bottom part doesn't have power yet. No, it's because there's 3 ports. I have 3. So all 3 of these have to be active. So if I want to have it have power, then I just change it to 2. You can use a keyframe to pretty much make this raise. So let's say we have a timeline out. In this timeline, it has a cutscene with full of animations and stuff like that. At the end of the cutscene, I want to make it to where the cutscene doesn't play anymore. So I make this raise. I put it on keep changes if it's not already on keep changes. So once this right here gets to the very end, it'll make it to where this can no longer have power. Right now it's set to 2, but if it goes right there, it'd be set to 3, making it to where the AND gate no longer has power. That's something you can use it for, and that's a way you can use AND gates for cutscenes to pretty much make them go on and off to where they won't play anymore if you're still in that trigger zone. Next, I'm going to be showing you guys what OR gates are for. OR gates will send off a signal no matter what, I think. So if this has power, then this will be powered on. However, if nothing has power, then it won't have power. If one thing has power, then it's powered on. And it'll send the result that way. And it'll power on whatever the result is plugged into. The XOR gate, let's go ahead and read it. We'll only do it if only one thing is on. So let's say you're pressing X and square at the same time and you want it to make it to where it cancels the jump. So X is to jump, square is to punch. So if you're pressing at the same time, it'll just punch if you want to cancel. That's something that the XOR gate can be used for. To show you what I mean, that's on. This isn't on. Now it's on. So it doesn't send out a result. It'll only send out a result if only one of these things is active. So let's go ahead and turn it off. One of it's active. Okay. That's how you can use the XOR gate. What the NOT gate does is opposite day. Just think of it as the opposite day gate. Let's go ahead and read it. The NOT gate inverts the signal, giving you the conditions if this thing is true, make it false. Whatever the result is will now be false, or turn off, or be 0. However you want to think of it, however you have it plugged, however you're using it in your logic. It has only one input port and one output port. If the input is true, the output will be false. If the input is false, the output will be true. So, place a shape and tweak. You don't have to do all that. I'll explain it for you. Then connect the outputs to the NOT gate power port and test the light and notice the light start. The NOT gate turns false signals from the grab signal into true. So pretty much, since this is true, this will be false. Or at least it should be. Sometimes it can get a little bit confusing, I'm not gonna lie. testing it, I like plugging it into the power. And there we go. And there we go. The opposite day gate. So this is how you use all these things. This is how you use all these things. You can use this for whatever. You can use this kind of stuff for whatever, and it really helps you create your logic perfectly for your thing. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out my channel playlist for individual tutorials on logic, sculpting, animation, music, and more if you need help on those things. A lot of that stuff should have popped up at the top. You can just check out my channel playlist by clicking on my channel name, then go into my channel playlist. You can find the tutorials you need to learn a lot of it in 10 minutes or less. If you need questions on how you can use this stuff, just ask me in the comment section below and I'll give you examples. You can also read the examples by hovering above it at the top. Thank you guys so much, and peace out.